Barbie might actually be a cyborg, and let me show you what I mean. In her groundbreaking 1985 essay, Donna Haraway uses the cyborg, a hybrid of organism and machine, as a metaphor for transcending the boundaries that have historically been placed on humans. Identity definitions and constraints like gender, race, and class. Haraway uses the metaphor of the cyborg to explore the blurring of these boundaries, these dichotomies, breaking down rigid binaries like human, non-human, organism, non-organism, physical, non-physical. And Haraway argues that in a world increasingly mediated by technology, these boundaries will become more and more fluid. So stay with me. The cyborg, therefore, represents a post-gender world where identities like these are dismantled and reconstructed constantly as we form our idea of self outside of these boundaries. So is Barbie a cyborg? She certainly starts that way. As a biologically genderless physical manifestation of a toy, Barbie lands in an interesting space between machine and human. Furthermore, the Barbies in Barbie Land do not establish some new utopian government that is novel. They are running the exact same government that exists in the real world, only it's run by female-identifying toys. It's our own system, but pink and magically functional. Cyborg Barbie blurs the lines of the traditional masculine-feminine dichotomy as she is a power wielder in this bubblegum matriarchy that is Barbie Land. A matriarchy which keeps the Kens subjugated as they only fawn for the attention of the Barbies. Now, as Barbie enters the real world, she is constantly disassembling and reassembling her concept of self as she encounters issues like aging, pain, prejudice, and in short, just reality. Haraway describes this as a key element of the feminine cyborg. She writes, "The cyborg is a kind of disassembled and reassembled postmodern collective and personal self. This is the self feminists must code." The end of the film reveals that Barbie has become a biological woman. In this way, she abandons her non-traditional cyborg experience for that of the experience of a cisgendered woman in the mortal world. But she brings with her to this experience all of the self-concepts that she's deconstructed and reconstructed over the course of the film. She is a cyborg in the metaphorical sense. She has made the choice of her own volition to become a woman on her own terms. In this way, Barbie seeks to be a positive example of self-constructed feminine identity. For as Simone de Beauvoir wrote, "One is not born, but rather becomes a woman."